Hey there, what's up? This is Lolly Cosmo and she knows. Welcome back to my channel. Now, if you are new to this channel, let me start by saying that it is a holistic channel. For some of you, you may recognize me from the other channel, which we took down. We're now rebranding. But just to let you know a few quick things, we'll be talking about the superfood soups and the superfoods and what they do for our body in a natural, holistic way to heal us, as well as incorporating them into our nutrition. And we'll be making a recipe. You'll be in the kitchen live with me cooking, yes indeed, and we'll be making a detox superfood that is great for your vitality. Now, we also talk about moon phases, and we do tarot oracle card readings, as well as channel intuitive messages, and do breaking conscious news. So welcome. Now, let me say, for some of you, you have come from my other channel. Thank you so much. You guys have subscribed to this new channel. Also, I've noticed that some of my TikTokers are from my TikTok channel at Lolly Cosmo She Knows. Thank you so much. And yes, that live is coming either this evening or tomorrow on the Angels. Yes, indeed. I know you guys have been in my box like, come on, Lolly, come on. I'm coming. Okay, but in the meantime, I also want to say that this video was supposed to be scheduled to be uploaded earlier this morning, but I'm new to doing the scheduling in YouTube, so it didn't work out. But anyway, here I am. Okay, so we're gonna dive in. We're also gonna do an intermission where we do a quick pick 3 self-care tarot, well, basically oracle. Some call it tarot, some call it oracle, tomato. Anyways, we're gonna just go ahead and dive on in. Alrighty, so what I want to do is give you guys some beautiful health, nutritious superfoods that you can really pretty much incorporate into anything. But they used to call me the queen of soups because primarily in the wintertime, I'm always coming up with my concoctions, and they're pretty much the same concoctions for years though, like at least a good 15, 20 years, right? But I was feeling kind of cozy when I woke up early in the morning, and you know, with the ocean and a little bit of fog and whatever, I just was like, you know what? I was up late last night. My body was kind of sore from working out at the gym all this week. I want something warm and hearty, but like not like really, really heavy. So I'm like, let me concoct some stuff, some shit, but make it nutritious as well. All right. So we're going to go ahead and dive in. So I named it an Asian infused spring superfood and superfood detox juice, right? Now, some of the things that it has in it is sockeye salmon, as well as tiger prawns. Some people can use shrimp. You can always swap it out. And again, let me first say, if you are vegan or vegetarian or pescatarian, that's fine. You can still make this soup. Just if you're vegetarian, obviously take the meat out. If you're vegan, you can always swap in vegan meat or vegan shrimp, or just go, you know, solo bolo and just do the vegetables, but you'll still get the nutrients from it. Okay, so it does have some variations and some options that you can switch around to make it, you know, good for your palate. Alrighty, so we're gonna first talk about the ingredients and the nutrition of those ingredients. And then, like I said, we are going to go ahead and dive into the kitchen and get to cooking. Oh, yeah. All right. First ingredient is sockeye salmon in the can. Now, I have in the past, you know, used a lot of just, I almost said raw salmon, but salmon, you know, like the long salmon and fillet it, chop it, whatever, how I ever needed it. But I decided to use canned salmon. I had a couple of cans laying around. I'm like, it's already pre-cooked. Let me just, you know, throw it in the pot. So some nutritious things about salmon in general are, salmon is very full of heart health nutrients, as well as helping with your blood, inflammation, DHA. So, you know, as we know, all seafood in general is good for the brain. Who doesn't eat that, right? Rich in omega-3 fatty acids. It's also a high source of protein. Yes, indeed. And of course, concentrated calcium. And, you know, they say that ironically, there's more calcium in the salmon than in a whole banana. So that's pretty good. Now, second ingredient, yes, indeed, would be tiger prawns or shrimp, depending on, you know, what you want to use. I use the big fat ones, as you'll see when we get into the kitchen. But I didn't realize, like, you know, prawns were so nutritious. And so I started looking up prawns, right? And I'm like, wow, right? They are excellent. I mean, excellent source of multiple plateau of minerals like selenium, copper. They are rich in omega-3s, as we know, rich in omega-Bs, particularly B12 complex, which is good for the nerves, zinc, phosphorus, iodine. Also, shrimp, believe it or not, is really good if you eat it enough. At least 3 times a week to help with like deficiencies in calcium and magnesium. As we know, magnesium is really good for keeping the stress levels down. And also, you know, it improves your bone structure as well. So I definitely would want to incorporate more, you know, seafood into your diet, particularly if you want to help your cognitive decline if you're experiencing that, or weak bones, or if you have like, you know, osteoporosis, is really good for that. So then we are going to incorporate later on in this video some leeks into the soup. And leeks are really good at being anti-inflammatory, as well as anti-diabetic, anti-cancerous. They're full of flavonoids. Leeks are also, believe it or not, which I was shocked, a natural probiotic. So yeah, for that gut health, who knew, right? Yeah, and they can also lower your blood levels. If you have a lot of sugar in your blood, it's good for that as well, and promoting brain functions. Yes, indeed. Now, moving on to the third ingredient, red onions. Now, I'm going to come back and do just a whole show on onions. I can't say no time soon because I have a list of other stuff I got to get out here to you. But woo, yeah, you want to tune in for that one, especially if you're a magical person. Anyways, so on the nutritious level of red onions, red onions are really good at lowering your blood pressure, preventing heart attack, heart disease, stroke. Also, anti-inflammatory due to the quercetin, which is really good at relaxing your muscles. It's also good for boosting your immunity and fighting cancer. And then yellow onions are also good at promoting nerve, the function of the nerves behind the eyes. Helps, apparently over time after eating a lot of them or enough of them, it helps with eyesight. Now, I ain't really too sure if I believe that or not. I mean, they be throwing everything out there. Some doctors say that they are good at helping the eyesight, and then some say it's not. So who knows? But hey, nothing beats a failure but a try, right? Try it. You never know. Like, I don't know, probably like a couple months eating onions. I don't know how many times a week, maybe 3 times a week, 5 times a week, and then go get a eye exam. Who knows? You go do it. Come back and let me know. I want to know. Okay, then garlic. Now we know garlic. Oh my God. If you're a singer, particularly, if you don't know, you should know to just boil you some garlic water, literally, and just drink it before singing, and it helps open up your airways, open up your throat. It also reduces the strain on your throat if you sing a lot. But as a natural, particularly in like the winter months, the cold months, I tend to eat or either drink a lot of garlic because it is a natural antibiotic, and it's also antimicrobial, antibacterial, and antifungal as well. And it's also good for the brain functioning. And it fights fungal diseases like, jock itch and athlete's feet. Now, I do have a friend that used to have athlete's feet really bad. And she used to just take it, boil it, and let it cool off, and then add some Epsom salt to it, and she would soak her feet. And I think probably like only, 3 or 4 weeks later, like that shit was gone. So, I mean, there's just a wealth of things you can do with garlic, which is just really, really amazing, right? Okay, now, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, because this is a new lapel, and it kind of trip. I think maybe be a manufacturing issue, but it like sometime it'll come on and it will work, but then the light is not on. But then the opposite happens where the light is not on and then it works. So who knows? Just saying. I'm trying to talk loud enough though. Hopefully y'all can hear me really well and clear. Then there's parsley. Yes, indeed. So it's more than just decor, on the side of your plate. But it is also the anti-dragon breath elixir fixer. Yeah. So if you're having issues with too much dragon breath, honey, then you definitely want to just chew on you some parsley, or do like my mom does. Like, she actually boils some in a double boiler, and then she just saves some inside the refrigerator, and she just drinks that every day because, you know, she used to have bad breath, but she doesn't now. So it does work well. You notice, like, at the restaurants in general, they'll put that little piece on the side of your plate. Particularly, I noticed dishes that have onions in it, or a lot of garlic or spice. Of course, fish and chips. There's a reason beyond just the decoration, peoples. Yes, indeed. But anyways, on the health benefits of parsley, parsley is really good at keeping your anemia down, strengthening your blood, balancing hormones. It's also rich in iron. So if you're suffering from anemia, or just like you haven't got a lot of sleep or rest or whatever, parsley, baby. Yes, parsley. Oh my gosh. Who knew, right? You should really, really do some research on parsley. There's a whole plethora of rich nutrients and things that it does for the body that's like, it should have its own book. Like, I'm shocked there's not just a book on parsley. And if it is, I just haven't saw it. But anyway, so black pepper. More than just using it as a flavoring, it is a good source of magnesium. It's great for bone health, protecting the liver. And studies show that this component called piperine or piperine, piperine, can help improve brain function as well. Look, people, at this point, I don't know what age you are, but I don't care if you're young or old, anything that can help assist the cognitivity upstairs is a plus in my book, right? And then there's also sea salt. Now, yes, not regular table salt. No, we don't do that in this house or anywhere. I don't do the regular salt unless I just can't access either pink Himalayan because the rich benefits it has as well. But sea salt is my main go-to, right? Because it has over 21 minerals that your body literally needs. Yes, on a daily. Again, Google search, whatever, and find out about the rich minerals of sea salt. Actually, some people just drink just the water with sea salt. I just started doing it. I don't have any type of anything to say on it just yet. It's only been 2 days. I want to give it at least probably about a week or so to see how it's doing in my body. But research says that we should have a certain amount of sea salt in our body, and the more we increase it, I mean, of course, there's a level. You don't want too much salt, obviously, right? Even though it's healthy, a healthy thing can sometimes be a bad thing. But apparently, it's really, really good at what it does. Yeah, more than just sprinkling it on your food for taste. You know, getting that flavor. All right, so that's for the soup, right? Now, for the Detox Superfood Juice, the ingredients that you're going to want to bring out is fresh mint. I just took some out my garden, out back. You want a cucumber. Now, you could do a half a cucumber to a full cucumber, and that's just based on if it's just one person, you might want to do half. If it's 2 people, then you want to do a whole, and then vice versa if there's more people, obviously, right? So the next ingredients would be ginger, lemon, honey, and then OJ. Yes, good old-fashioned orange juice. So the fresh mint, of course, you know, is great at chasing away the dragon breath. It's very aromatic. Also, yeah, it's that herb that will help that stank breath. You know, when your breath is honking real bad, it's honking horns and shutting down traffic. Yeah, you want to try, you know, put some fresh mint in your mouth. But it's also good enriched magnesium. Yes. Oh my God, magnesium. So good for the nerves. So good for keeping down stress levels. Also, it's enriched with folic acid, iron, calcium, and fiber. And it also improves the brain function, as well as alleviates some of your anxiety. And then there's cucumbers. Now, we all know, or most of us know, cucumbers are really good with helping you lose weight, as well as detoxifying your blood. You know what? Oh my God. Okay, so this juice that we're gonna make in the kitchen in a little bit, right? It kind of reminds me of this Gatorade I used to get hooked on, like probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 summers ago. It was by Gatorade. Y'all probably drank this before, or you've seen it. And it has cucumber and lime in it. Oh my God, it is so good, especially when it's icy cold. You know what? Next time I go to 7-Eleven, though, I got to see if they have it out. I'm pretty sure, because I know one summer I was just killing it. I was killing it. Every chance I got, I was killing it in the summertime. But anyway, so you want to add in cucumber. Cucumber also is great for hydration. It's a natural antioxidant, stress reliever. And they say that it's good for treating cancer and diabetes. Now, also, you know that cucumber mixed with celery, which celery is not an ingredient in this juice, but you can always incorporate it in. You say you can't put in what the hell you want to, right? So if you're really trying to go for like losing weight, you could put in some celery, because just celery and cucumber alone, blend that with some ice and some honey. Oh, baby. Yeah, you start diminishing the weight. I mean, every now and then when I get a little pug around there, yeah, or whatever, that's what I do. And it detoxes you out. That's the main thing, is detox, right? Then there's ginger. Oh my God. I could go on and on about ginger, but I'm not, because this video will be just way too long for no reason. So ginger keeps down the blood sugar levels, and it's also great for weight loss, as well as nausea, and of course sore throat. Particularly if you boil it, add some honey, some lemon, whatever. It's great for colds and sore throats. And then of course honey. Now honey, organic raw honey, is a natural antibiotic as well. It's also antifungal, antimicrobial, and antibacterial. And it's a great alternative to sugar. And it suppresses, colds, of course. And it's also good for the health. Yes, indeed. Okay, then OJ, as we know, loaded with vitamin C. Now you could take oranges and squeeze the actual juice, which I tend to do a lot, but sometimes I don't have oranges around. I'll just use regular, Minute Maid orange juice or Tropicana. Tropicana is my favorite, without the pulp. And I'll add that. Alrighty, now it's time to go cook. Yes. All right. See you in the kitchen. Bye. So I'm back. And no, I'm not in the kitchen just yet, because Spirit was saying that I need to go ahead and do the self-care, pick a card, pull first. And I'm sorry if I sound like I'm rushing, because I was supposed to have been somewhere an hour ago, and they gave me an extra hour, which is cool. I still got time, but I'm just saying, it's like thinking about it and then trying to do this video too, because it's supposed to already post it, but I don't know how to use the scheduling aspect of YouTube just yet. I just ain't really paid attention to it like that. But anyways, it's supposed to go out this morning. So anyway, I want you guys to think about number 1, 2, or 3. I'm not going to go through all the extras and setting up for that. I'm just going to literally shuffle as I am right now. I'm shuffling the cards as we're speaking. And I want you to just process. Do you want to choose card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? The card you choose will be a sign and a message, brief. Just telling you probably an aspect of your life that would be advantageous as far as self-care, or either, just an area of your life where you probably have not just put too much attention on and you probably need to. Alrighty, so as I'm shuffling, think about 1, 2, or 3. The first card will be 1, the second card will be 2, and the third card will be 3. Alrighty, here we go. And the first card that you need to pay attention to as far as your self-care is... So, somebody out there needs to cleanse and purify. That could be physical. You know if it is or not. If your house is tore up or whatever, you probably need to cleanse, do deep clean, sanitize, disinfect. But it also could mean as well your spiritual house. Like you need to probably do a deep sea salt soak or whatever you do to cleanse yourself and protect. Yes, indeed. That's card number 1. Now, card number 2. Yes, indeedy. All right. Yes, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit and deities of the highest white being. Light. Getting another download. Okay. Card number 2. Healing. So someone needs to practice healing. You may want to take time to get to yourself and focus on what it is that's irritating you. I'm hearing there's a lot of irritation. Like almost everything is getting on your nerves. It don't matter what somebody say, whether it's I love you, I hate you, or I like you, or let's go do this, or how about this, or where's this, or where's that. It's like something is just irritating the hell out of you. You need some alone time and some time to just process some things in your life and start the healing or get back to healing. Because, healing, we never, ever going to be all the way whole in this lifetime. The thing is that we take time to keep doing what we know we need to do to keep ourselves balanced. Alrighty. For card number 3, then we're going to get in the kitchen and see what we can whip up. Well, I already told y'all. Alrighty, if you chose card number 3, the area and aspect of your life or self-care that you need to no longer neglect would be spirituality. I feel like there's one person in particular out of the collective right now who you're being called to a higher level in life spiritually. You've also been religious majority of your life, but Spirit is asking you to awaken to the possibilities of a more spiritual aspect of living your life. You've got some gifts, you have a call in your life, but there's some things that are being blocked because of your religious mindset. Yes, for who that is for. For the rest of you, you're awakening. Keep ascending. And for someone in particular, a few of you out there, you know what this card means for you. And Spirit says, do what they told you to do. What your ancestors and your spirit guides have told you to do it. It's going to be a good thing and a good outcome. Yes, indeed. Alrighty. Well, thank you for that little intermission. Now, I will see you for sure in the kitchen. All right. See you in a bit. So I had already started the soup and didn't realize I was going to make a video. And I was like, oh my God, it's so pretty. So I will make this again. But for now, those are the ingredients. And it was clear. If you want to keep it clear, you can. Maybe you don't like coconut milk. But I added a can of Thai coconut milk because I want kind of an Asian flair to it. And then I'm also going to incorporate in some ginger.
Let's get started. Let's go.
got the arugula. You got a lot of great stuff in here. So if you're feeling any kind of way, or you just want like a warm, hearty, you know, healthy soup, this is definitely the way. I don't have a name for this yet. I'm usually known as the queen of soups, particularly in the winter. I'm always making new ones, so maybe I should write the recipe and let you guys know. I'm gonna say that for another show. All right, thanks guys. Don't forget to like, share, or subscribe. And try out this soup, damn it, even if you don't do none of the above. I'm Molly Cosmo, and she knows. Bye guys.